Geek Select. Dustin, Chad.
Welcome back, Super Geek friends. This is Chad.
And this is Dustin.
And we are still in the clankering of the cavernings.
The crunkety canyon of...
Crunk's Canyon of Crunkerness. I don't know.
Something.
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing
We're
here.
still on this big metal fish. What are you supposed to be doing next?
That's a good question. That's a damn good question. This is why I wasn't a fan of this level, because I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I see this one over here.
That was like, we'll find out what we're doing this time on Super Geek Friends.
Right? Well, this time I'm going to try and... I'm going to go under some pipes and see where that takes me. I feel like this is the one that we've already been in. This is the weird... Yeah, this is the weird camera angle one.
Okay.
Yeah, we've already done this.
Yeah, been in there.
Been in there, done that. Well, I'm glad to hear that you aren't like a terribly big fan of the Supermans, because I was never really fond of him as a character. There's a couple moments, and there's a couple of animated movies that I was actually pretty okay with, but
yeah.
Almost all of them, if Superman is in a situation where he isn't able to defeat the foe, whether it's like versus the Elite or if it's versus Doomsday, or if it's versus Darkseid, it's always a thing of, oh, he was actually holding back his true power the whole time. Now and then the second fight will start, and then he'll actually fight with everything he has. And I'm just like, that's such a cop-out.
Yeah,
It's just a storyline Dragon Ball Z type cop-out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you leave that for Dragon Ball Z, because I can tolerate it with Dragon Ball Z. You know, I don't know, maybe if Superman actually transformed into something else, you know, like something actually Kryptonian, like maybe like there's a solar flare and he grows like 6 arms and like a dragon head.
That sounds dangerous.
That totally. Oh, I mean, that would be like more like Mortal Kombat shit.
I was thinking more of Martian Manhunter with that.
Martian Manhunter, yeah,
because he has his true Martian form that he takes every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm not as well versed in Martian Manhunter. I know he's in the Justice League cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a pretty big role in the Young Justice series because of Miss Martian.
All right, and oh man, Young Justice. That's a show that ended too fucking soon, if you ask me.
Yeah, and that seems to be the general consensus. I do know that at a recent panel, when they had a bunch of like the DC animation team directors and like voice directors and stuff like that, when they were asked, you know, what's something that you would like us, what's something you'd want us to do, or what's something you'd want to see, and like pretty much universally everyone was just like, we want to see more Young Justice, and they're like, well, it's not really something we have control of, but the phrasing they used was, your voices have been heard, was the phrase that they used.
Okay.
So I don't really know what that means. But when it comes down to it, it was because they didn't sell toys. And they felt that the subject matter was getting too adult. Which, to that extent, I almost kind of agree. That you need a fair balance of serious conversation and humor. I mean, if you want to look at like Legend of Korra, that did it almost perfectly. You had that balance of, yes, there's some serious topics that they have to deal with, but there's also some humor in there too to kind of break up that flow, because you can't just be serious all the time. And the season 2 of Young Justice just got pretty damn dark. There's some really dark episodes in there, and they didn't have a lot of humor to kind of break that up, because the main character that provided a lot of the laughs, which was Kid Flash, was absent most of season 2, and they tried to replace him with Beast Boy, but Beast Boy in that series had a much darker storyline as to how his character came to be, so he wasn't a really good replacement.
No, because it wouldn't be the same Beast Boy that we're used to.
No, he's not the Teen Titans.
Or at least the original Teen Titans, because I don't know what the whole deal is with Go. I never watched it.
Teen Titans Go is very confusing to me. I mean, I believe it's Flash animation, so that part of it I really appreciate. And some of the humor is pretty great, because they go into some really, what's the word I'm looking for? Where they're referencing something that not a lot of people would know. kind of like an obscure reference. That's what I'm going for.
Like an homage?
Yeah, well, they like talk about characters that like no one really knows anymore, like the Wonder Twins and stuff like that. And that the humor I really appreciate, but what confuses me the most is that they've gone to say that the show is not a continuation of the original Teen Titans, and it's not to be thought of as a continuation, yet they still use the same voice actors. And obviously the character designs are still very similar, even though they're far more stylized. So, I don't know. I think that was a weird choice, and I think they did it was because they know that they'll at least have that pre-built audience. But maybe that's just me. That's just my thoughts on the matter.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't really... Because I was really into the original Teen Titans series, and that show could get, like, really mature and deep or downright
that is the right
scary.
thing. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
good.
That was the right thing. How the fuck would you know that? Just out of, like, pure desperation of trying something.
You know, sometimes that's what it's all about, desperation.
Yeah.
Take a leap of faith, bro.
Okay, so there's one thing that I need to learn in this level. I don't know if it's in this level, but it's, like, the ability to do, like, a homing attack underwater. I need to learn how to do that.
Okay.
And I don't know if I learned how to do that here or not. So I'm thinking maybe we should head to the swamp.
Okay.
Maybe is that something that would interest you if we went to these swamp lands?
We could totally...
Okay, I was just making sure I killed him. I was scared there for a second. Okay, this obviously wants me to do something. Okay.
Go up there.
Okay, I think I can climb on that. Yep,
Oh yeah.
cool.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, let's see what's up here before we move on.
Oh!
Oh, what a horrible camera angle that was.
Mumbo.
We got a mumbo.
I got a mumbo. Ah! Oh, I swear, if there's...
Woo!
Ah, that's rude.
Oh man.
That's fucking rude.
Oh dear.
Oh, jeez. Oh, cheese and crackers.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
That's the Bardock dude.
Oh,
again,
I know.
right?
I'm sorry. I'm bringing it back.
No, it's alright.
Bringing it back a second time.
That was one of the only things that kept me going during that
For Super
part
Meat
of
Boy.
Super Meat
Yeah.
Boy. Because, you know, having a little bit of the funny mixed in with the absolute carnage and me losing my freaking mind.
I
playing
think there's
that
a
game, it
Jinjo
really
in
helps.
there.
What, you do a butt bump? I mean a butt bump. What the fuck? Like a butt bump to
Right.
open it up,
Sure.
right?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
An ass smasher.
All right. I swear there's got to be something up there. I'm not crazy.
Oh, let's go.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, climb that pole into the heavens.
I hear him.
You do like it's a butt bump. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
See? Butt
Oh,
bump.
sweet. We got them all.
Fantastic.
I could have sworn that you get a another piece for that. I could have sworn once you got all the Jinjos that you got another puzzle piece for that.
Really?
Lift your shit, bro. Thank you. Let's go back up there. Maybe it spawned and I just didn't hit it. I just want to make double sure. That would be really shitty to not get that.
Well, let's go ahead and take a quick look.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
It's
Fantastic.
good. It's good to be right every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Though I'm fine with being wrong, because then that means if I'm wrong, then I will learn something.
And you know what I say? The more you learn, the more you know.
Okay.
I guess.
And now you know the rest of that bullshit.
I didn't know that that was from NPR, okay? Like, you guys were talking about your... I don't know when it was. It was a while back. You and Caitlin were doing your, like, little NPR intro.
Oh, yeah. I think that was a Pokemon episode? I'm not sure. It's either
sure.
Pokemon or Phoenix Wright.
I'm pretty sure it was Pokemon episode, but anyway... I didn't know that was NPR, that rest of the story thing.
I just remember it from my childhood, always hearing it, because that's all that my grandfather would listen to on the radio.
I used to hear it all the time, and it would be something that, as a kid, I probably had no idea what it was or didn't care about. But all I remember is that...
rude!
Now you know.
And now you know the rest of the story.
And where does our story take us next?
Our story will take us to the swamp, the swampy swamps.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you really don't like those, do you?
I really don't like jump scares, which is going to be... Can you butt bump that one? Is there anything in there?
No. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get to the swamp.
Alright. Ooh, jump scare. So that's gonna be something else when we do some horror games.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm
greatly
stoked.
looking forward to it. We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna have a great time with the scares.
And
you know who's not good at handling scares?
who?
Bree.
Oh yeah, Bree. We I wish we were filming it, but we were just playing the game just to have fun. But we played the Slender Man game, not the original one, like the new one.
The Arrival, I believe it's called.
Yeah, and she was the one playing it, but she just couldn't play it. She kept freaking out continuously, and it was really funny. And then somehow I got a hold of the damn controller.
Well, because usually that's what happens. The same thing happened with Alien Isolation. We walk in, she's playing that, and then she's like, I'm gonna stay in this locker for 10 minutes. And,
yeah, not the most exciting gameplay to watch.
You know, she's not the first one to do that to me. You know, other people who may or may not be watching this episode have done the exact same thing. You know who you are.
You're calling out all sorts of people in these last few episodes.
I want to see if they're watching.
Right? I want to see if our friends are supporting us. Oh, that hurt. That hurt me a little bit on the inside. Let's see if our friends are supporting.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to be loved.
You
and
know
we'll
what?
feel loved next time on Super Geek Friends.
Oh, I fucking hope so.
Hey, Geek Friends! Super Geek Chad.
And this is Super Geek Caitlin. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more content in the near future.
It's calling your name.
You know you want to click it.
Hello. Your name?
Insert here. Name tag.
That's not how it works.